My people, how na day? Una welcome to today Ubogus News. My name is Suprem A.U. David, the Nigerian one of the universe. Today we get some Ubogus news we want to tell you now. Because as the thing they happen, as they share it for all over the world. Now we decide to we go tell you now how the matter it be. First, we'll tell you now the reason why we say Meta, the company will be say they take care of Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp, say they will come up for Europe. We will explain out to now how it be. Then we also talk about the adulterated petrol when it be say they import come Nigeria, waiting in the shell for inside. We also talk about the matter when it be say the Italy one they talk and say they want people, whether they repatriate people when it be say they commit crime for Italy. Maybe say they don't be a citizen of Italy, but when you do anything, they will just send you go out. They will talk so many things. But my people, before we go inside the matter, we go talk how the matter they share. For here, if you never subscribe, at the time we be say you subscribe to our Oboget channel. Now be this one. Just press the button, the red button there, and don't forget to on the notification bell so that anytime we take put the news, you know, we just see our back up. And YouTube will they show people how our matter they be, how we they do it. When we enter inside, we will see how the matter they be. The company when they call Meta, when we mention Meta, we they talk about Facebook and Instagram with WhatsApp. But now for this one, the Facebook and Instagram, now be the thing with the matter when they be say it really concerned for what we they talk. They don't come out talk and say they go soon stop to the exist for Europe. When we talk about Europe, we talk about all the country when they say that they inside Europe body. Now they will soon stop to the operate for this one. That means very soon now, be say now we see and now we get Facebook for on our phone, on our get Twitter. Even if you not click on that, it not go work. It not go to show anything. Your account will be like say they don't block them. I'll be say they block them, but the thing you know they exist for Europe. So the EU constantly come out and say the matter say if the owner of Facebook say Mark Zuckerberg not come to the matter as supposed to be, say they themselves not come care. If you want go, make it go. Now what will be the issue when it be say these two people now that they drag? When we say they talk and say they want come out for EU, they want come out for EU, they don't that is the European Union. Every say they don't want to exist for the European Union. The matter be say the new law when we say EU don't put for place when they talk and say make all the data when we say that they process data when we say we they use all the things when we say we they use for Facebook. What thing that they do? The thing will first go America. They will go process them for America before they carry and come give us for Europe. So the EU now going to talk and say no. Anything when you be say they happen within the Europe, when I know they carry and go out, carry and go American server first before now processor send that call. Looking at the processor for the EU server, then I will see processor and send that EU. Let the thing when they say they happen within the EU may remain within the EU, not be because one will be say they go America first before it come to their side. Now like this, the talk and say it's not really possible because the rules when we say they govern international data when we say EU and America no they not these two bodies not agree make it be say the thing they happen like that because they need to agree the country the two big giants when we say the Americans and the EU they need to agree on a policy that will guide these two guide them. But now these two they don't come the thing when they call MOU, the memorandum of understanding, the two don't get them. So this people they talk and say, if Facebook and Instagram now and they can't talk and that is the Meta, can't talk and say they not go fit do this thing except these two bodies. When they be say the country, America and the EU, they agree how set up the policy where they will fit they operate under. But this time around, they never fit do one. But come with the time and say and see what they happen in case. Because they never just talk and say it no go exist. In case this they don't feel come an agreement, then they don't get option. They will stop to they operate in the EU. but that they pray to God, that they talk am now, as me they talk this now, make it be say they resolve this matter, because many things when the thing go affect it too big. People when it be say that they use and do business, because this time around now Facebook market and the rest things, now even the business when it come just dey now, hey, all these things will affect so many people. So they need to settle this matter so that go be say this thing no go pass this matter as they talk and now say they want come out, because we don't want make the hukuma come out, because the thing now very big revenue for so many family. They make so many family feed themselves, because now their business can't even dey now. So make I read some of the article for now, you now understand how the matter be, because you get some people when we say they not today understand what we talk, but when we read that they will understand that. Make I read some article for now. EU officially see no problem with Meta shutting down Facebook and Instagram. Meta submitted a report which warned it may shut down its Facebook and Instagram service in Europe due to new regulation approved by the European Commission. EU law forced all companies to process user data on local server located within EU, while Meta sent user data from EU to US server. Herbock said that life without Facebook is fantastic, while Limera added that people would live very well without Facebook. Two officials, Robert Herbock, German minister, and Bruno Le Maire, France finance minister, commented on Meta annual report and possibility of Facebook and Instagram being shut down across the EU. The pair were straightforward that Meta needs to abide the new EU regulation, or else its social media platform would be banned across EU. With the latest comment, we can see the EU's perspective on the matter is set while Meta has the ball in its hand and need to make a key decision. We will just have to wait and see how the Facebook parent companies react and what we call next. You see, these two persons, they talk and say, like they not go bow down for Facebook and Instagram. Say the new law, when they put, say, these people must follow them. They must process the data on their local server here and distribute on their local server. Meanwhile, Instagram is still say they can't do it because of the law when the business still they guide them. Now the matter is tough. And despite say these two men, they talk and say EU can live without Facebook and Instagram. Yes, of course they can live without it, but living without it won't be very, very good. The matter will get big. Now understand which are the talk. Not be say without Facebook, person will really live, person will die, but economic will go down. Resources of so many persons will come to shake like far away be say rate beat, because they don't fit do so many things. Facebook never still bow down, but we they look with them from our plasma TV to say how the thing will matter. But we they look there from our plasma TV to see how the matter will be. So as the waka they go they on day to now. And so then we see people rich. My people, this one now for people when it be say before now when they live for Italy, now this thing really concern, because Italian don't they try to make some law. They don't try to put some law concerning immigrant, because the law the matter talk and say, because this thing we I want to tell now the Italian right wing brother and they bring out, that is the part where they call Italian right wing brother. Now they bring the matter come parliament talk and say they don't waka pass the prison. As they waka pass the prison when they Italy, they discover say the foreigners when they prison now they make him pass the citizen. About 60 to 75 prisoners when they get for Italy. Now foreigners that be the people when be say they occupy, and say the money when they spend every day till they take care of prisoner is about 150 euro per one person every day till they take care of this prisoner. Say no, lie. This matter guy be say they don't fit continue like this. First, the prison don't they overpopulated, so they need to make sure say they reduce the number of inmates when they get for prison, and the money when they also spend say it too high. So now they take bring the matter come parliament. As we dey talk now, they don't dey deliberate, although they never sign am, they never agree whether they will do the matter. When I want to tell una now, say wetin dem dey try talk, they say anybody when e be say na foreigner, if you commit crime, instead of them to put you in prison in their country, when they don judge your matter finish, sentence the person, they will come send the person go your own country, make e go serve for a country. Say they not get prison where they want to keep foreigner again. So anybody when e be say he commit crime, then they judge the case, they will now send the person back to your country of origin, so that the person will go serve the sentence in that country. Now the matter when the right-wing brother bring come the parliament be this one, when the parliament don dey debate now, they don dey talk about whether they will sign am, make the thing dey waka like this, make they waka like this, so that they will carry people, they go house, make they go sign, serve the punishment of any crime when be say the person commit. And the matter be this one. So my people, no say I already like to read article for now, so that we will understand that no say the matter when they talk say na true, and be this one. Make I read this article for now, waiting they bring come the parliament. The Italian right-wing Brothers of Italy party has said that migrant detainees, about 30 of the prison population in Italy, to serve a sentence in their country of origin to avoid overcrowding in Italy prisons. The right-wing Nationalist Brother of Italy (FDL) party has proposed a new plan under which migrant detainees, about 30% of the prison population, would serve time in their country of origin. The proposal was made during a Congress held on Tuesday, February 8 at the Senate. We have presented a resolution to charge to Senate the cause of foreign detainees jailed in Italy, who are 20,000 out of a total of 50,000, and who has a daily cost of 130 euro, said FDL lower house whip Francesco. Those who have committed crime in Italy must be sent back home. Senate Patrizio La Pietra stressed that a visit to prison across Toscana had the objective of verifying the condition of those working inside, with particular attention to the activity of penitentiary policy, given that the focus is always only on the condition of detainees. The context that emerged from the visit is unfortunately dramatic, the senator said. He claimed that, according to the information observed, the main problem is not overcrowding in prison, but the number of foreign detainees, which represent about 65 to 70 of the total, according to La Pietra. So you hear the matter, because they talk and say the number of people when they be say they prison, now they don't too many pass their whole citizens. So for that reason, if you commit any crime, just get ready to go and serve in your country. So my brother, I tell you, my brother, my sister, if you know say don't they hungry you to go back to your country, if you forget the suffer when you suffer pass through Libya and every other thing, commit the crime and they will sentence you. They will take you back to your country to go and serve. If the law, they don't pass out to law, this is what will be happening. That is what they propose, and I believe that before you know it, they will sign this thing, because the thing, it will not only decongest the inmates in the prison, it will also reduce the amount of money they are spending on immigrants, and it will also make them reject so many bad egg from the immigrant. So the reason why they do this thing like this one, my brother, please, my sister, and the beg now, make una dey waka well, in case you dey waka, make you dey waka, they know what you dey do, say no be crime, now you dey commit. Now how we see the matter for this repatriation of criminal breach, now be this one. The Supreme Court don nullify Buhari executive order number 10, because they talk and say Buhari, what he do is unconstitutional because Buhari don't get the power wey go take make that order, the executive order wey e be say e made. Wetin be the executive order wey be say Buhari make? Buhari talk am say make e be say he don grant e sign am put say he don grant autonomy for state judiciary and state house of assembly. Say this matter no go come dey governors hand again. Say as the money dey come, the money go just dey for the federation account, they go just dey accredit the state judicial account. They go just dey send their own go give them. They will send the one wey be say e concern the state house of assembly go give them. So now the executive order number 10 when e be say Buhari sign, na be that one. But since then when e be say they sign this order, na they take carry Buhari go court. Say the governors, the 36 state governors come talk and say they don't get the power when be say e go take do this matter. They come carry and go court. Since then the matter dey court. But finally today on the 11th of February 2020, now the Supreme Court seated in Abuja come talk and say Buhari no get that power to do that order when he be say he make say now it's unconstitutional. For that reason it's null and void. My problem now the matter when he be say he waka for inside Nigeria government, now be this one. Make I read the small article before now so that now go see. I'm not going to see as they read that. I'm going to see the matter how they happen. The Supreme Court Friday nullified Executive Order 10 put in place by President Muhammadu Buhari in 2020. The court said the Nigerian leader overstepped his power by promulgating such a rule. The order grants financial autonomy to the legislature and the judiciary in the 36 states of the country. The order also mandates the Accountant General of the Federation to deduct from source amount due to state, legislature and judiciary from the monthly allocation to each state for states that refuse to grant such autonomy. The order has now been voided by the Supreme Court, which ruled Friday in a suit by the 36 states against the federal government. The order have now been voided. In its ruling, the 7-member panel of Supreme Court judges, in a split decision of 6 justices to 1, held that the Constitution provides a clear delineation between the state and federal government. The president has overstepped the limit of his constitutional power. The court ruled about the president promulgating Executive Order 10. The country is run on the basis of rules of law, the judge said. My people, and so we see and reach now, so you can tell us what they happen. In case you never subscribe, and the time to subscribe to our own bonus channel, like be this one. Subscribe, like, share, comment, talk about us. God bless you. Till we meet, we'll go sleep. Peace out.